apartment is this?
I mean, they wouldn't even been at, but I would have brought it up. Why would I'm doing you a solid. You're living in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still living in my apartment. You asked me to get her for a week so you can finally move out of the apartment. Like, at what point are you giving kids out? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is stupid. Just because you don't get the answers. Just because you don't get the answers you want when, you know what I'm saying?
Did she ask you why you running after her mom?
No. Sally.
So how do you get upset? Like, how do you call Chloe? And then threaten all this other stuff. So she did call the police, so she's not even going to take you to court.
So I'm not worried about none of that. If the shit comes, it comes. Like I said, I'm a good father. You know what I'm saying? So whatever.
So after her seeing the date,
and now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
I guess she don't close that door. Oh, jeez. Don't close the door, kid. Yeah, after the FaceTime, she saw the baby. I gave her a thumbs up, like everything cool now. You know what I'm saying? Like she hung up on the FaceTime.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
what she said is she called at 8.
This is Derek.
That's when she called. I forgot what that conversation. I was here in the middle of using the bathroom. I forgot how that conversation was quick. I started using the bathroom. That conversation was over before I even finished using the bathroom. I don't even remember how that conversation went. I just know that shit was that conversation hung up real fast, and she texted me talking about you wild as fuck. Yeah.
She texted you and said you wild.
Quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's how that went. The call was Tyler, chill out. The call was quick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Once I got back to the bed, I got a text message talking about you wild. So we exchanged a few text messages like that. Then, you know what I'm saying? I ended up calling on FaceTime. I don't know. I guess based off what I said, something. Maybe on the phone call. But like, I don't remember the phone call. I don't remember what she said.
What did you say when she said you was wild? Did she even say anything?
That's when the text message started.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from
Do
Browns
you want to
territory.
Yeah, that's when the text message started. She said, wow. You know what I'm saying? Then I can let you know the text message later, but I'm in the middle of this game. But that's when the text message started.
And that'll be complete to the running back Gibson.
Baby, what are you doing?
A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. And you know that
she was actually watching the movie this morning. I had put her in Tyson Road.
as methodical as they've been.
She was watching the Storks.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone.
So when you FaceTime her, she was in the room?
Who, Tally? No, Tally was sleeping.
Oh, when you FaceTime her, Tally was sleeping.
Yeah.
You woke her up?
No. I just showed her the fact that Tally was sleeping.
Oh, and then that was it.
Yeah. When I gave her a thumbs up, like, the fuck, you good? You know what I'm saying? And she hung up on the,
So she probably didn't want to talk to you.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
I put her in Tyson Road today while we was watching the movie.
They kept calling her Baby Yoda last night.
I heard.
I was like, okay. Tyson was like, Mom, why are you putting my robe on her? I'm going to use it. I said last. I bought that at Christmas.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard
That's the robe that
line.
he asked me for Christmas. I bought the robe for Christmas. That's December. It's now March, about to be April. Ask me how many times he wore that robe.
Besides, you want to roll.
That's why I just put it on her, because I was like, they didn't want it. I was like, I'm about to take her out. I'm about to take her out with an arm. Like, she little ghetto baby. I put the robe on her, rolled her sleeves up, wrapped her up so she could still be warm. Tied it down the steps and he almost I'm on my way to road. When you on my way to road, Swag? When? Hold on.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Oh, my. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Raheem Mostert, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
That's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
22, Derrick Henry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Ties the game at
Tucker
7.
able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Mostert, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackled at the 34.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Browns.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Mayfield. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
10 at the 24-yard line.
This is Mostert. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He's checking crack. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
3rd and 2.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Browns 14, Ravens 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Mostert. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check 99. Hey, alert 33. Choose the mic. Hey, come on up, come on up. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Hurry, hurry. Kill, turn.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete.
Hollywood Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
The score, Browns 17, Ravens 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we go for circle round twice to the encore. If you know, you know.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Browns 24, Ravens 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice gain.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That one caught by Gibson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Catch it. Run. Check 24. Real. Russ in.
Once again, it's Mostert. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check it out, Lee. Slam. Check. Regular.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Mayfield now from the 50. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 30.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. To throw, Mayfield. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play fake. Mayfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now Jackson on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, throw left side, complete. That's Franklin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. 1st and goal with Lamar Jackson leading the charge, the 23-year-old quarterback. And if they find the end zone here, they'll reach that number 23 on the scoreboard. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Browns 27, Ravens 24. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On first down, they go with Mostert again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The ball carrier.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Cleveland, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.